Welcome to Chang's Mongolian Grill in Tigard, Oregon. Tigard is like a little town within Portland, and it's so funny that when I posted the episode about Chang's Mongolian Grill, somehow somebody came into the comments and said, "Hey, I know that one. That's in Tigard." I mean, like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's very specific. That's exactly where it was. How did somebody know that? I don't know. And how did somebody find the video? Did they just happen to know where Tigard was, or did they somehow find it through search? I don't even know how YouTube works yet, but
Like,
here we are. This is Chang's Mongolian Grill. And the way it works is you load up a whole bunch of raw, uncooked food onto your plate, into a bowl, actually, and then you give it to a guy who operates a big circular flat top, and he
is he
cooks the food.
Mongolian?
Maybe. He cooks the food and then puts it on your plate for you.
Do you talk to him while he's cooking it, or no?
Briefly.
Like, what did
But
you guys talk? What did you guys talk about?
actually, we didn't, because we didn't really talk about anything. It was just hi, how you doing? Format like
Were you? Did you just go up and go, "Hey, cook this"?
No, I didn't have to. All I had to do was hand him the bowl because it's his job. He already knew, and he didn't have to ask.
So you treated him like a servant. You couldn't even be bothered to engage with him.
I said thank you, and actually there was a plate of money, and I actually dropped him a tip.
Well, then that absolves you of not really trying to forge a relationship with the guy that cooked your food.
He also did a little dance every time he took the food. Like he would had this big scraper thing, and he would scrape the food onto the plate, and then he would do this little dance. Like it wasn't even it was there was no effort in the dance. It was just he was just spinning to be entertaining.
And he was.
Yeah. I didn't get any on video, unfortunately.
Well, your dance, the way you did the dance, I can visualize it. I don't know authentic Mongolian dance,
Yeah.
but I think that what you did was probably close. Anyways, let's talk about this very beige plate of food. And look at that. Are you holding that fork, or it looks like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Ripley's Believe It or Not? Remember Ripley's Believe It or Not? If you
Yeah.
ever been, they have the faucet with the water coming out and it just looks like it's suspended in midair.
Yeah.
This is totally giving the Ripley's Believe It or Not Mongolian vibe with that
Yeah.
fork just floating. It's just floating out there.
Well, I deliberately took that screenshot. That's a screenshot from a video, not a photograph. And I deliberately took the screenshot while my fork was elevated
Yeah.
so that you would notice and so that we could talk about it. So here we are.
Who was in the restaurant? Was it mostly Mongolians or were there a lot of Canadians like you?
I don't think there were Mongolians there or Asians. There weren't many Asians. It was mostly people who are not Asian.
Well, it looks like got a nice plate of food there.
Yeah, you know, I could have eaten just meat. I could have
Can
eaten
you
just.
not eat You can't eat vegetables either, huh?
Don't say can't, because I can eat whatever I want, but I choose not to. Nobody's holding me.
Sorry. No offense,
Can't.
carnivore. No
I don't
offense
like
to
that word.
carnivore.
I
No,
choose not to eat vegetables. Okay.
because you know you're going to hurt people's feelings, the carnivores, which is who you identify with now primarily. Your persona. Sure. It's who you are now. You were someone else before this.
Yeah.
Now you're this person. 50 episodes later, we're still talking about fucking meat.
I feel a little bad that I mixed in the rice noodles in there, and I also ate some rice, not in the picture, but I ate some rice as well, and that's didn't feel so great after that.
Talk about the dramatic side effects from rice and noodles.
Oh, you just feel heavy and bloated and
Double
just
vision.
yeah.
Malays.
Malays, yeah. Yeah.
Malays. Is this the only plate you had?
No, I ate three like this.
Three of the same?
Yep. This was beef, and then I had one just like this, but it had lamb. And then I had another beef, and I think I mixed beef and lamb together. I blended them together to see what that would be like. So
Different dances from the chef for lamb, or the same dance for lamb and beef?
same dance.
Hmm.
Just
Maybe
this.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know the lamb dance. Which dance is it? Is it a beef dance or a lamb dance that he does?
I think it's a stir fry dance.
Well, did you
It's
do any
just general.
research on the cultural significance and the accuracy of the Mongolian buffet? I mean, is it accurate? Does it represent Mongolian food, or is it fake ass?
That's a very good question because I walked in there and I just took their word for it that they were Mongolian, but I never cross referenced anything by doing research about the culture to see if it was indeed Mongolian. So that that's, I guess, if you want to look into Mongolian culture and make that your whole personality and the accuracy of following it as it pertains to buffets, you can be annoying too.
Carnivores, too.
Mm. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good show
as always, good.
as always. It's great that people watch this.
And it's good to be back.
Yeah, it's great. It's really good to be back. So
We haven't said that at all.
yeah.
I mean, it's been a while, so it's probably something that needs to be said, that it's good to be back.
We'll see you next
Glad
time.
to be back. I'm glad to be back.
Okay, great.
Are you?
Yep.